She thought she had a "oh no he didn't" moment, and he completely dropped the biggest mic drop in the world. Good day, everybody. Welcome to the channel Model Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I appreciate every last one of you guys taking time out of your day to review my content. Please make sure you follow me on the platform you see above and the ones below. And also, clicking that thumbs up button right there will allow my content to consistently be released to you and recommended to you. It also helps push it down the algorithm of the YouTube. I'm not editing that. In the YouTube algorithm. I said in the algorithm of the YouTube. Oh, last but not least, double check to make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel. See how I keep it real, y'all? I'm not gonna edit that out and all that. Y'all, look, I'm not perfect. I like when I see people be natural and they screw up. So anyway, I don't mind y'all seeing that part of me either, because I don't get it right all the time, even though I said this stuff thousands of times. Anyway, got to talk about this subject right here, folks, because I want to show you guys something that they try to push off on Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, the Biden administration. Try to put it out there, and they still want to paint this big old thing like President Trump is just this big, huge racist. And this right here comes from the Hill, okay? It comes from the Hill. Harris campaign knocks Trump over event in KKK capital in Michigan. The Harris campaign attacked former President Trump for campaigning Tuesday in Howe, Michigan, a city with historic ties to the Ku Klux Klan, the KKK. And that was the setting of a white supremacist demonstration last month where attendees expressed support for former president. Let me get something straight here. Let me tell y'all something here. Just because someone who are part of a hate group expressed their support of a candidate they want does not make that candidate some type of supremacist. Because you know there are some that support President Biden too. I mean, now let's just say this. There are some that are supporting Kamala Harris. So that doesn't mean anything. For example, me, when I go and I do speaking engagements, when I talk about certain things that I think that marriages or even families that are having hard times with disciplining their children, there are people who are Democratic and people who are Republican that agree with me. There are people that are Satanists and people that are Christian that would agree with me. Just because they agree with me does not mean I'm affiliated with anything that they do. That's why they say things like these views are not the views of blah 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 blah. Just want to get that out there, but they like to try to push that as if there's some sort of correlation of the two. Just because some KKK support Trump, that means, oh, you know what that means. Just because some KKK support Biden, oh, you know what that means. Well, let me just say Harris right now since Biden is out. I got to get that out of my brain. The Harris campaign Michigan communications director, Alyssa Bradley, criticized the former president for choosing to rally in a town that was historically known as the KKK capital of Michigan. This Tuesday event on crime and safety isn't a dog whistle from Trump. It's a bullhorn, Bradley said in a statement. His visit underscores the core choice in this election between a prosecutor and a criminal, someone who has spent her life making communities safer, and someone who encourages violence, and someone who will build a future where Michiganders can get ahead, and someone who wants to take us back to the days of the KKK. The town has long been associated with the Klan in large part as a result of meetings that Robert Miles, a former Michigan Grand Dragon of the Klan, held at his nearby farm many decades ago. The city has worked to distance itself from the reputation, but it occasionally faces obstacles. In Howell last month, about a dozen protesters marched through the city downtown waving flags with white supremacist slogans while chanting in support of the former president. Just a few miles away on the same day, demonstrators displayed flags with anti-Semitic messaging and KKK written all over them over the side of the highway overpass. In videos, protesters were captured chanting, "We love Hitler, we love Trump." Bradley in her statement criticized Trump for still not condemning this hateful event that happened in his name. Now, guys, I can show y'all video after video after video, clip after clip of Trump denouncing the KKK and all that stuff. I might just post it up here anyway.
He has yet once to condemn white supremacy, the neo-Nazis. He hasn't condemned a darn thing.
You've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem.
I'm not looking. Would you repudiate David Duke?
Sure.
David Duke and robocalls are out again, the white supremacist movement supporting you. Do you have any words for that?
Well, I disavow. David Duke endorsed me? Okay. All right. I disavow. Okay?
When we looked at it and looked at the question, I disavowed David Duke. So I've disavowed David Duke all weekend long on Facebook, on Twitter, and obviously it's never enough.
So are you prepared right now to make a clear and unequivocal statement renouncing the support of all white supremacists?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
When Chris joined, we had a news conference, and they asked me the exact same question. I said, I disavow. I disavowed then. I disavowed today on ABC with George Stephanopoulos. I disavowed again.
David Duke is a bad person who I disavowed on numerous occasions over the years.
I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke. Ultimately, he got to the Ku Klux Klan, which obviously I'm going to disavow. I've rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan.
David Duke is saying to his supporters and followers, vote for Donald Trump. White supremacists are saying, vote. Do you want those votes?
No, I don't want them, and I don't want him to say it.
And you don't want the supporters?
No, I don't want anything.
What do you think of white supremacists, by the way?
I don't like any group of hate.
David Duke announced his Senate candidacy, claiming your agenda.
Are you ready before you ask the question?
Newt Gingrich said every Republican should repudiate this guy no matter what it takes.
And I do. Rebuked. Is that okay? Rebuked.
Rebuked.
Done.
Done.
Do you want white supremacists to vote for you?
No, I don't at all. Not at all.
His campaign is denouncing a show of support from the KKK's official newspaper, as in the Ku Klux Klan.
In the same New York Times interview, he denounced white supremacists. He denounced the neo-Nazis who support him.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK. Neo-Nazis, white supremacists. And you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. I spoke out forcefully against hatred, bigotry, and violence, and strongly condemned the neo-Nazis, the white supremacists, and the KKK.
President Donald Trump signed a congressional joint resolution that condemns white supremacy, neo-Nazis, and other hate groups.
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy. Any group of hate, I don't like it. Any group of hate, I am, whether it's white supremacy, whether it's any other kind of supremacy, whether it's Antifa, whether it's any group of hate, I am very concerned about it, and I'll do something about it.
You guys just probably saw that, right? Now, what I really like about this is that President Trump gave a remarkable mic drop moment. I know y'all all been waiting for it. I don't know if y'all even seen it yet. But Trump gives this awesome mic drop moment that I want you guys all to see. All right? So check this out.
Rachel, thank you, everybody, very much.
Thank you for coming. Harris' campaign is attacking you for being in his town because they say there are white supremacists here.
Who was here in 2021? Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Huh? Huge mic drop, just boo, just blew all that up, didn't he? Huh? Kamala, are you gonna be able to be unburdened by what has been? Because considering that Joe Biden has been to that same town in 2021 that President Trump just mentioned, let's see if you will be able to go through the significance of the passage of time to undo those diagrams and those three circles. That way, you too will be unburdened by what has been. Oh, yeah, look, yeah. Joe Biden was there, too. So what does that say about him, Kamala? Huh? What does that say about him, Kamala? Woo, I love when people do things like this and get these freaking bombs dropped on them. They hate when you pull receipts. What's she going to say about that? I would love if Kamala Harris got off of a bus, off of her charter, off of a plane, and someone said, hey, Kamala Harris, you just criticized President Trump for being this town that's supposed to be the KKK capital, right? Yes, I did. And it's very, whoa. You know Joe Biden was there in 2021 too. Yeah, shut up, busted. Anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that, folks. You got to keep on. Look, you have to do their same games back at them. Too often, look, y'all don't, I told y'all Republicans, y'all don't know how to fight. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all don't know how to fight. Throw this stuff back in their face and then hit them hard with it. Don't just let them get away with it. Y'all need it. Maybe you need a Renaissance Republicans is what we need. Maybe I need to, I think I might be shooting my shot one day, y'all. I'm serious. This is crazy. It shouldn't even be that hard. It should be easy because I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I'm no person of no reputation. I'm not trying to get people's money, anything like that. I just want to help my fellow American brothers and sisters. That's it. Plain and simple. Not out there trying to make extra cash and money. No. Make it about the people. Y'all need to learn how to fight. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me know what y'all think it is. Don't forget to do this right here if y'all don't mind. Please, 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 please do that. It's imperative, all right? If you really like my stuff, do that. And I keep forgetting to tell you guys to get into your cell phones. If there's anybody in your cell phone that you know that would enjoy my channel, please let them know. Just let them know and have them subscribe. Appreciate you all right? I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.